Welcome back for today's college basketball pick video play for March 13, 2019. If you're interested in getting all of our college basketball picks for today, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. So heading into this one, we got this first round Big East tournament match between DePaul and St. John's. Probably not the team that St. John's wanted to meet in the first round, given the struggles that they had against the Blue Demons during the regular season. But the Red Storm getting some respect here from Vegas, coming in as 5-point favorites. Also with the Big East tournament played in Madison Square Garden, kind of a pseudo home court edge for St. John's, which is probably part of the reason why they're coming in as a little bit larger favorites than one might expect, given the history of these two teams of this season in their head-to-head matchups. Now we take a look at DePaul. Respectable within league play at 7-11 overall. They're 15-14 in terms of their overall record. Not going to be getting into the NCAAB tournament as an at-large. The only way DePaul gets in is if they win the Big East tournament. A lot easier said than done, clearly. But then you have St. John's 20-11 overall, and they were one game better than the Blue Demons within conference action at 8-11. The Red Storm have a much better case in terms of getting in as an at-large. They're right on the bubble of making the NCAA tournament, and to feel comfortable going into Selection Sunday, St. John's would really like to pick up a couple of wins within the Big East tournament. A loss here today might even put St. John's on the outside looking in, so a very important game for them. Now, talking about DePaul, they actually closed out the season with some decent results. They had that 92-83 win at home against St. John's. They followed that up with an extremely impressive 101-69 win over Georgetown. And what's even more impressive about that is Georgetown in a situation where they needed to continue to pile on those wins to build their at-large resume. So that was a very important game for the Hoyas. And even after losing that game in such convincing fashion to DePaul, Georgetown went into their next outing on the road and defeated Marquette. So that was a great win for DePaul. But in their last outing, taking a step back, losing at Creighton by a final of 78-91. But then we go back earlier within league play, and on the road, DePaul taking down St. John's by a final of 79-71. So those two wins for DePaul coming 79-71 on the road, and then that 92-83 result at home. Their offense showing that they can break apart this St. John's defensive unit, and they're going to try to do that same thing again here today. We expect a competitive matchup. All of the pressure is on St. John's. DePaul can play with a lot less pressure on their side. They know that this isn't a do-or-die situation in terms of their at-large resume. They're just trying to come in here and do the best they can in the Big East tournament to try to go on and win it, which is going to be a very tough task for DePaul. But again, we see this as being a competitive matchup. With DePaul getting those 5 points feels like a pretty solid value bet, so that's what we're siding in this one, taking the points and taking DePaul. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.